My name is Steve Prince, and I'm an artist in residence and also an assistant professor of drawing and printmaking at Allegheny College. My position with this project, The Big Zipper, I'm the designer or the creator of the project, and I'm working with the Meadville Neighborhood Center, or also known as MNC.
The Meadville Neighborhood Center is a nonprofit organization fairly new to Meadville, and our mission is to engage the community in the success of our students and neighbors.
The Big Zipper project really is the brainchild of Professor Steve Prince. And the idea he has is, because the zipper was invented in Meadville, it's symbolic at the very least to use the zipper, as a very big puzzle. The main thing about this is when you zip up the zipper, you unite. And when you unveil the zipper, unzip it, you see what's in the community.
When I was trying to mine the area for ideas about what I could use that was already here, I came across the information that the zipper company was here. And I just began to ponder the idea of a zipper. And what does a zipper do? And its functionality. Those little prongs that basically pull together, or just little teeth, as you might call it. And then the zipper functioning. That the fact that you pull it up or you pull it down, whether it's bringing together or it's pulling apart. I then began to think of the zipper as a metaphor, and as a metaphor for community and community connectedness.
Using your imagination, you make a statement or you make a design, and it's you, and then each piece obviously is part of the puzzle, and you also don't know who your neighbors are. And when the puzzle is put together, you and all the other pieces, just like everybody else in this community, form this gigantic entity.
Okay.
So each person gets a puzzle piece, and with that puzzle piece that you receive, you're told that you cannot choose that piece. It's given to you randomly. And I align that to our bodies right now, that none of us got to choose how we came into America. I didn't choose to be African American, 6'6", left-handed with flat feet. I didn't choose that. That's how I came out. And therefore you have to work with what you got.
I go around sort of like with a moving show, and I bring to the people, to organizations, nonprofits, individuals, block parties, churches, like everyone around Meadville, these about 1 foot by 1 foot wooden puzzle pieces. I go to them and I say, so this is your puzzle piece, it's unique to you, it's unlike anyone else's puzzle piece, and you have to make of it whatever you can.
I think people have been really surprised of how much they can do. Usually everybody says, I don't want to do it, I'm not an artist, but I think that's been one of the best things that has come out of the project is the confidence that people have gotten out of, I can create something really beautiful and everybody else is doing it, so we should all participate in building this thing, because maybe your skill set or what you drew isn't going to be the lasting message, but it's the fact that we all did this together and we all working on the same project together. One of the things we tell people whenever they have their puzzle piece in front of them is, 1, you can do whatever you want on it, and 2, we encourage people just to tell your story, tell us who you are, because once you put all of these pieces together, it tells who our entire community is.
We give them Dremel tools, and they design and wood carve the puzzle piece. I'm going to show you.
Then once all the pieces were completed, we took all the individualized pieces, put them together to create one big, large, communal-based piece. And then once we get it all built together, we have a zipper motif goes through it. We ink this thing up. And then we put paper on top of it.
All right, from the middle, hands in the middle, pushing from the middle, pushing outward.
There you go. I'm gonna be down. Make sure you go all the way to the edge.
And we use an industrial machine of a steamroller to run across the top of it. Pull it back to reveal the creation of this giant steamroller print.
For the Big Zipper project as an art piece, what we're doing is we're asking people to come together to the public spaces that we have created, these workshops. And we're asking them to be creative with us, to talk to their neighbors, and to really think about, what it is that represents who they are, and what does it mean to be part of this bigger community. And they're physically then part of a bigger thing, rather than just their one single puzzle piece. That's why art is particularly useful, because once people feel like they're welcomed and they're part of their community, and they're thinking about their community, and they're thinking about how their creativity can be engaged in their community, then they might be more interested in being really active citizens of their community. So not just, maybe volunteering once a year, but really thinking about what does it mean to be a citizen in my community.
You won't be we should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that high road and hop in. Open up. Shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up.